Hello there. This is mostly just a test to see if it sounds good and if I can do this without making an absolute fool of myself. So we'll find out. I'm going to play a little bit of Angband. And if this goes well, then I'm going to make... I don't know how in depth I'll go, but I would like to do a little bit of research on the game itself. I didn't realize how far it had came. The STL port is really impressive. Really impressive. Let me make sure it's going to show up on the screen. Because it doesn't look like it's going to. There we go. So Angband is about as old as the sun. Let's see, when I think 93 or something like that is when it first came out. It is an open source game, and Angband is it's Tolkien. So it's all kind of, steeped in Tolkien, but Angband itself I have not found to be like overtly so. Whereas some of the other forks of Angband are, like Sill, is very much, first and foremost, a Tolkien game. This is first and foremost a roguelike, and it's really impressive how far it's come. Especially this, like I said, this client itself. So the Angbands have always had these windows that you can kind of deploy, right? For stats and items and all that garbage. And they've always been, in my opinion, useless because they were just a mess. They really fixed that with STL, in my opinion. So you can resize them. This is like the main gameplay screen that I'm resizing here. And there's all these other ones you'll see in a second, if you don't know already, are filled with all kinds of good information, because this is kind of a information dense game. So it's not complicated though, and that's one of the things I really like about it. If you've played Tomb, what is it? Tales of something or other, Tomb 4, I think, then you're familiar with it a little bit, except this strips out. There's none of the weapon proficiencies and skill systems. There's none of that. It's pretty straightforward in regards to leveling and advancement. Advancement mostly comes from items, which is kind of how I prefer. So that's really nice. I'm just going to redo my last character. I think it's a ranger, which is interesting. I'm probably going to get killed right away because they have 15 health, and I'm terrible at this, but we're going to give it a shot. This tile set I'm using, I guess, is the most popular one. It is, I can tell you, Bolts, Adam Bolt. So shout out Adam Bolt. And shout out Scott Buckley for this music, because some of this is fantastic, just like ambient dungeon crawling music. It's really good stuff. This song not so much, but some of them are. So when you start in Angband, I'm not sure how to say it. You do start in a town, and it's not the most friendly town in the world, but there are shops. Lots of shops. And this is not a learn to play Angband, however you say it. I'm going to mispronounce it and say it 3,000 different ways, and I apologize. But this is not like a learn to play video by any stretch of the imagination. This is just a well, actually, what's going on? What happened is I just have I've acquired a lot of interest in game design, and especially roguelikes and procedural generation, and I decided to just explore the code base a little bit of some of these open source games, and I ended up playing some of them, and I like some of them a lot, this being one of them. Brogue is just brilliant. I think this guy just stole a torch. You can see it up here. One of your wooden torches was stolen. The squint-eyed rogue dances around you. There is a puff of smoke, and now he's gone. What an asshole. So, I guess that's gone now. Great. That was all books. I don't usually spend this much time in town, but apparently you have a home here. You can come back. What's going on here? Is that guy messing with me out there? I don't know if I want to buy any of that. I think this guy is actually... How do I can't remember how to rest a turn. I think it's just R. Nope. Sure isn't. I have to look that up. So you hit question mark and A. It'll bring you here. I'll show you a bunch of commands. And because I have not played this in a long time, I do not remember how to just pass a turn. Surely there is a way to pass a turn. I know I've done it even just recently. I was using a different keyboard though, with a numpad, in which case it was 5, and I have no idea what it is now. Let's see. I really don't see it. I don't see... Okay, there's movement, so it must be right here somewhere, right? Get object on floor. I'm looking. I don't... Am I crazy, or is there not a rest state right here? There must be. I'm missing it. Rest for a period is capital R. Alright. Very good. One turn, I guess. I thought that guy was attacking me for some reason, but he wasn't. All that because I thought this guy was attacking me. Alright, let's get the hell out of here before I do something else stupid. Small kobold. So you can see all the neat little boxes bringing up cool information. I actually like the character descriptions and stuff. And because I am an archer, I just hit tab and murder things, as far as I'm aware. It's been great so far. What I just pick up? I'm not sure. I thought I picked something up. Real bad at this. Real bad. Potion. And check it out. See what it does. Potion of speed. Very good. So yeah, there's a lot of really fantastic open source software out there that is really easy to parse. This being one of them, it looks very well maintained as far as I can tell. I'm by no means an expert, but I was able to follow the code and stuff, and it does really cool. There's really cool things going on here, so I want to play, and I had no idea. Especially this SDL client is just fantastic, in my opinion. I always thought the client for this game was a mess, and then it may still have the same problem where I think there's 100 levels, I think, and things get pretty spammy, like swarms of enemies, which I don't know. I didn't dig it at the time. We'll see if that's still a thing. And wow, yeah, not paying attention and got killed by a wild cat. I think you can write history files, right? File dump. Yeah. Sure. Oh. I guess I better start naming my characters differently. I would like to set something up where... What time is it? Alright, I got time for another game. I would like to set something up where a series of scripts picks up my bone files or graveyard files for... There's like 3 games that I'm playing that all generate pretty good ones. And it would be cool to grab them and toss them on like a website. Let's see. No, we're gonna completely redo this one. Okay. I don't want to go straight up warrior. It's just boring. A half troll. I didn't realize you could be a troll in this. Yes, let's find out. A troll ranger. That's fantastic. A troll necromancer. A troll priest. I have no idea what trolls are good at. Let's see. Are they awful at priestly things? Yeah. They're not great at them. Better off being a kobold priest. Why not? I don't know. I'm just gonna go standard roller. You are the runt of a litter of 7 pups. Your father was a fungus farmer and your mother was a cook. You have black eyes, a reddish brown hide, and small, sharp teeth. Very good. Yeah, I gotta start naming these guys. Isn't there like a way? Oh yeah. Random names. Hooray! Yes, I accept this history. Let's go. Wow, look at my guy. Very exciting. So what am I again? Well, what kind of armor am I gonna want? At least leather, right? Because I think I can buy... Like, I don't have anything on, do I? I don't think so. I think I should probably buy... Like... Wait. Is that the thing that's... No. That's not the thing that's $500. So this, for instance... This, for instance... Oh. By how many? By 1. And then an R. An R. I like the sound effect. I guess a Y. I don't have enough money. Is there anything for 11 bucks? 11 bucks. There is, what is that? Boots? Wait, aren't boots? No, boots are 14. I can get some sandals. Come on, man. Sell me the sandals. Well, fine then. I must have bought something else. All right. Let's see what we got here. So I'm wearing that now. And you can see over on the right-hand side, I think it shows what I have on. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Only when I press I. So it'd be nice to have one of these little screens that just show what I'm wearing at all times. I'll figure that out. For now, this will do. Now that I'm maxed out equipment. Well, first of all, I should look and see what a frigging bard does. Or no wands to zap. You know, read. I can't even read the book. So what do you do with the book? I don't remember. Let's take a quick look here and see what you do with the book. What do you do with a book? Browse a book is P. Capital P. We'll browse this holy book. Lights up all squares in a level independent area and hurts all light sensitive monsters in the area. If you are in a room, the entire room will be lit up as well. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about, that this game, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on, especially as you get farther, it looks like. And I'm excited to see all the intersections of all the wild stuff. Detect all evil monsters in the immediate area for 1 turn only. I think bless is probably what I should be concerned about first. What do I do? Do I have to learn these? Give you a bonus of +5 AC and +10 to hit for a... Alright then, I cast bless. Alright, there must be a way to like learn the spell and all that stuff, right? So I'm gonna have to look into that, I guess. Use a staff, use an item. Looking over here on the right hand side for some reason. And I'm not seeing anything super obvious, except for browsing the book. There's abilities. Read a scroll, quaff a potion, quaff, whatevs. You can zap a wand. Alter a grid. Huh. Stay still. With pickup is control, or no, it's period. That makes sense. You just pick something up. I was wondering about that. Yeah, I don't see that. So I don't know how spells work. I will look at abilities, I suppose. Maybe I'm just not good enough to read the book yet. 8%. Yeah, I don't know how to use them. I gotta figure that out. The hell is that? Ten hit points. This isn't great. Not knowing how to use one of my assets and having 10 hit points. What the hell just happened? I must have been poisoned or something. My bad. Alright. Well, that's good for now anyway. I want to dump that. Oops. I'm going to do this pretty regularly though, if this sounds okay and looks okay. If it sounds like garbage, then maybe not. We'll find out. But I really want to take a closer look at several older traditional roguelikes and figure might as well stream it because I'm bored and why not? So here we are. I guess take it easy if you actually watch this.